Hey everybody, and thanks so much for tuning in. My name is Brad, and I want to take you through today lead generation explained like you're five. No tech talk. And the reason I wanted to film this is there's so much going on in the world at the moment of world of lead generation and marketing, and so many people using such big terms and AI and algorithms and all this stuff that as business owners can be really difficult to understand what is actually happening, what is lead generation, why should your business do it, how does it differ from marketing, and the like. So let me try and break it down for you in a little bit of yeah, as easy as possible, like you're five. I can just say like you can explain to your grandma. So the first step is getting people's attention. That's the first step of any sort of lead generation or marketing. And lead generation is a specific type of marketing, and so you've got to gain people's attention. In this case, I put obviously our sign on, in front of a bunch of people in the street, going, "Oh wow, BRBD, the energy drink for business." Now, but this is great and all, and this works, but how are you going to make leads out of that? There's no way to contact you. Like, how does that even work? Okay, how does this make a lead, Brad? How does this grow my business? How is this beneficial? Now, there is a lot of brand exposure you can get out of this, but the big thing we see is if you add some sort of call to action. I just added a call now button now. Obviously that's not useful in a sign in the street. You've got to have your number or something. But the idea being someone sees it, they actually are able to inquire with your business by seeing whatever that poster is. And I'll go through a few examples now. And when that comes through, obviously they phone your business, you pick up the phone, you make the sale, and you grow your business because of that lead generation. So you found their attention, you've given them a way to contact you, and kind of say incentivize them to contact you by saying, hey, call us, get a free quote or whatever. And that's come through to your team to actually make the sale. Now, in the modern world, a lot of us are using, online media as opposed to traditional advertising. And a lot of this comes down to cost. Can I say track, being able to track, seeing what's happening, as opposed to anything else. And so, like, for example, us at BRB, we love using Meta, the Meta platforms, Facebook, Instagram, and the like, because we see really quick results. And we, in being leads coming into your inbox, people saying, I want to work with you, coming into your email, like really quickly, as I say, at a really low cost compared to other methodologies. Now, one thing we do a little bit differently at BRE is making sure that the good people coming through. Because if I put my number on the sign, anybody can phone it. If someone can phone me and say, Brad, I want a job. I want to work for you guys. You look cool. That's great and all, except that's not going to make me money. I mean, it's going to cost me money. And it's the same in the online space. And so what we do a little bit differently at BRBD is add in that pre-qualification system through a form system. That's why I put this form up here, to ask people, do you have the right budget? Are you in the right area? Are you actually wanting to work with BRBD, or are you just looking around for quotes? Take through all of that, and that helps us to weed out time wasters, job seekers, people who can't afford your service, and the like, which is why our clients, especially in the trades, do so well when working with us. So if you're a small business owner and you're wanting to grow in 2025, then click the link down below and book a call. I look forward to chatting to you further.